guys, I spent, I think over $200 on this video. Please watch the whole thing. Watch the ads, please. Let me tell you, this does not look appetizing so far. This is not the life I want, okay? Bryan, come on, Bryan. Put some hot sauce on it. You go, Bryan. You go. Forget the haters. I want to live forever. Bam, hit by a bus, you know? Hi guys, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another video. Today, you guys, we're eating like another person one more time, and this time, I don't even know if it's a person. It could be a vampire, my friends. We are eating like Bryan Johnson, okay? This is an ex-tech bro turned millionaire turned potentially immortal human being. He is attempting to live forever. So he has gone quite viral on the internet over the past few months, maybe year or so, because of his extreme protocol or blueprint, as he likes to call it, where he's basically using himself as this like scientific experiment, if you will, and going through all kinds of testing, taking all kinds of supplements, and following a very strict meal plan, basically all in the name of health and longevity and trying to reverse his aging. Hopefully that explained this man quite well. He is very fascinating. I find him very intriguing. I think his brain also needs to be studied. Like, how do you think like this? You know what I mean? Anyways, we're gonna eat like him for a day. We're gonna follow his protocol, his blueprint, to the best of my ability as just a regular schmegular non-millionaire human. So we're gonna see how it is. It's not gonna be exactly what he does because I don't have a team behind me, but we're gonna follow it to the best of my ability. And hopefully we'll have some fun, or at least hopefully this video will be fun to watch, and we'll see if it's fun for me today. Okay, so let's get started. So he starts the day off with what he calls the green giant, and it actually says that he no longer does this because he gets the nutrients that he normally gets from the green giant in other forms, such as his pills, which by the way, he takes over 100 pills a day. Bryan, are you okay? This is where I draw the line. 100 pills a day. Anyways, he takes over 100 pills a day, and I'm not doing that. I don't even know what that looks like. I don't know. No. Instead of taking 100 pills a day, I'm gonna do what I normally do, which is take my Complement Essential. So today's video is very kindly sponsored by Complement Essential. So Complement Essential is the multivitamin made by and for plant-based eaters and heavily plant-based eaters. I'm not Bryan Johnson. I am not taking 100 pills, okay? I am just taking Complement Essential because it covers kind of the basics of what may be lacking or you might be missing or slightly low on from just diet alone, because there are certain nutrients that are slightly difficult to get just from a plant-based diet alone. So it's really good to just take your vitamins, my friends, okay? It's very important. I like Complement Essential because it is designed by plant-based eaters. So it is a plant-based company, which always makes me happy. And they focus on the key nutrients that you may want a little top up on, especially if you follow a heavily plant-based or fully plant-based diet. So this is made in the USA. It is third-party tested. It's obviously cruelty-free, carbon neutral. There's traceable nutrients. I mean, it is awesome, you guys. So definitely check out Complement Essential if you are looking for the multivitamin for plant-based eaters, okay? And again, because it's easy and simple, I actually remember to take my vitamins. Instead of me having to take out multiple bottles from the pantry and taking, one at a time, I'm not gonna do that. I just take my Complement Essential. It makes my life easy, it makes my life simple, and I get my little top up that I need. So guys, if you want to check out Complement Essential, you can check out the link below and use my code CheapLazyVegan to get 15% off of your order. And you can also save even more money by subscribing so that you could get these delivered on a regular basis so that you never miss taking your vitamins, because it is very, very essential. You see what I did there? Yes. You can also check out their other products. So normally I would take in the morning, I'm not gonna do this today because we're doing the Bryan Johnson protocol today, but normally I take some daily greens and then I also take the gut nurture. This is obviously great for your gut. It is great for that microbiome, and your gut is everything, my friends. So anyways, I normally would take these, but today we're doing the Bryan Johnson protocol. But guys, don't forget to check out Compliment. The links are below to get these awesome products. And of course, use my code CheapLazyVegan for that 15% off. Thank you so much to Compliment for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's move on and let's start putting things into my body. All right, friend. Apparently he used to do this, is making and drinking the Green Giant. But like I said, he takes over 100 pills a day, and basically he realized that he can get those ingredients in other forms. So he no longer does the Green Giant according to his website. But I'm gonna do the Green Giant because I feel like he always talks about it, and I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm not taking the 100 pills, so I gotta get the Green Giant in. So the recipe is as follows: 20 ounces of water. That's like a lot. Every video I've seen where they're making it, it seems like just like a tiny cup of water, but 20 ounces, quite significant. I'm not gonna be making this perfectly, by the way, because some things I'll explain. So one thing I did, I don't know if this is legal, but instead of getting spermidine, which I guess is the same as chlorella, I got chlorella tablets, okay? Because I just know if I get something in powder form, I'm just like less likely to take it for some reason. And I feel like it's gonna go bad. I'm not gonna use it. And I wanna use the products I bought. Guys, I spent, I think over $200 on this video so I could follow this protocol. So you better like this video. Anyway, I got some chlorella tablets here. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it in here. I think I might take it separately. 2 tablespoons of chlorella. How many grams is 2 tablespoons of chlorella? So it says here, 2 tablespoons of chlorella is 15 grams. That's like a lot because 4 of these tablets is 1 gram. So that's probably too much. I wonder if this will, if I put it in water, I wonder if it'll like dissolve. Should I try? Nope. I could. Okay, so I'm not gonna add the chlorella tablets in here, but I'm also not gonna take a bazillion tablets of chlorella. So I'm gonna take 4 because that seems to be the appropriate amount. Keep that in mind. Normally he uses like a powder form. I'm using tablets. Next ingredient is amino complex. Don't know what this is. I also had to buy this. Spend a lot of money on this. So this one has a lemon flavor because his has a lemon flavor, but I'm like, okay, hopefully that's good, I don't know. So amino complex, lemon flavored amino acids. There it is, that's what that looks like. We're gonna weigh things out, even though we've already started doing things not properly. 7.6 grams of amino complex goes in here. That was 3. Now mine doesn't go to 7.6, so I might just get to 7. Let's see. It smells very lemony. Ooh, I got to 8. Round it up. Next is creatine. I also had to buy this. I told you I spent a lot of money on this video. Please watch the whole thing. Watch the ads, please. Again, lemonade flavor. 2.5 grams of creatine. What's with these 0.5s? My scale is not that advanced. Ah! Accidentally put 4. Oh well. I need a better scale, apparently. Next is collagen peptides. Most of the things I had to buy, I think, were from the Green Giant, so I don't know why I decided to do it. I should have just been like, you know what? Screw the Green Giant. So I couldn't find collagen peptides. I think this was the issue that I had. So instead, I got vegan collagen builder. So again, we're gonna just do the pill. 1 capsule, I guess we'll take that. Again, we're winging it. The Green Giant is turning into multiple pills. I don't like this. Next is cocoa flavanols. Cocoa flavanols. What is that? I can't tell you, but it kind of looks like cocoa powder. I mean, it is apparently cocoa powder, just a very expensive cocoa powder, and it's very messy apparently. It's gotten all over the place. So I don't know what the difference is between cocoa flavanols and cocoa powder. Cocoa flavanols. Why do we not say the A? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Cocoa. Cocoa. Wouldn't cocoa make sense? So we need 500 milligrams. Buddy, I don't do milligrams. What are you saying? I'm just gonna wing it. at this point. So apparently we need 500 milligrams of cocoa flavanols. We don't do milligrams around here because my scale is not designed for that. So I just threw in a little bit. So this is an interesting concoction so far. Next is going to be cinnamon. The one thing I had, the two things I had, water and cinnamon. We need a teaspoon of cinnamon. So unfortunately mine's not gonna be green because my chlorella thing is in tablet form. So mine's gonna be a non-green giant. It's probably going to be a brown giant. Okay, I'm a little afraid, I'm not gonna lie. As long as it just tastes kind of cinnamony, you know, a little bit of cocoa in there, a little bit of lemon. What an interesting concoction. All right, this is my version of the green giant. It's called the brown giant. Cheers. What is this drink? Okay. Okay. It's not so bad. It's just quite lemony. A little bit of cocoa in there, a little bit of cinnamon. It's exactly how I described it. It's not that bad. And I actually think because I didn't add the chlorella in the powder form, it probably tastes better. That's my guess. But I'm gonna take the pill now, the chlorella tablets. Ooh, she's a little chunky. I just took my vegan collagen builder. Okay, thank you. It's like a lot of liquid. Okay, what's next? All right, friends, now the next thing we're gonna make is going to be his famous super veggie. So, oh, I forgot to mention, this man is vegan, okay? So maybe this is why I kind of like him, because he's vegan, so I'm like, okay, you know something. You definitely know something. And I heard that he's vegan for ethical reasons, which is amazing, because at first I thought, oh, maybe he's following a plant-based diet because, you know, that's like the longevity thing. And, you know, that could be the case, but apparently he is vegan for ethical reasons. So I was like, you go, Bryan. You go. Forget the haters, okay? Anyways, so this is a completely plant-based program, which is awesome. So the thing he eats apparently every day, my friends. So because now he doesn't have the green giant anymore, so I assume he starts the day with the super veggie. So this is an interesting dish, okay? I'm pretty starving, so yeah, I'm ready to eat. First thing that you need, black lentils. I didn't even know black lentils were a thing, but I'm gonna cook up some black lentils and then we can prepare the other stuff. Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Let's ignore the dishes in the sink and the stuff on my counter. So scale, black lentils. I have to cook these from scratch. So apparently you need 45 grams of dry black lentils or around 150 grams of cooked black lentils. So I'm just gonna make a bigger batch of black lentils and then just weigh it out at the end, because I tried to just measure out 45 dry and like figure out how to cook it, and it was not a good time. So we're just gonna do a cup of the dry black lentils. They look like tiny little beans. They're rounder than regular lentils. So we got that, and I had to Google how to cook the black lentils, and apparently you just take some water. So I'm gonna do 3.5 cups of water. We're gonna bring that to a boil. And when it comes to a boil, I add the lentils and then turn the heat down and then let it simmer for 20 minutes. So it's kind of like how you cook any other lentils, which is good. Next thing we need is apparently 250 grams of broccoli, including the head and stalk. So let's weigh this out. There's a lot of stalk. Okay, 250. That's done. Next, we're gonna need 150 grams of cauliflower. There you go. Next is shiitake mushrooms or maitake mushrooms. I have some dry shiitake, so I'm just gonna like soak it in water for a few moments. I don't know how much I'll need. I'll just get more than I think I need. Soak that in water. What's next? It says 1 clove of garlic. I found a very sad looking, probably dehydrated garlic situation, but I have some garlic, so I'll use that. Great, wonderful, fantastic. What's next? It says 3 ginger roots. I don't know what that means. And then in a video, he just added ginger, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of ginger. So yeah, in a few videos, I just saw that he was just eating just ginger. I'm just gonna peel the ginger. Then I'm I'm just gonna try to like mince it a little bit. There's that ginger. I'm withering away, guys. I'm so hungry. So apparently I'm supposed to boil this ginger situation, which, I'm sorry. Where is he getting the science? I don't understand this. I really don't. But I'm gonna follow his protocol. So I'm gonna just save this for like a stir fry. The ginger that I cut up, okay? And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of ginger and I guess I'll boil it. I don't know. Isn't it true that when you boil veggies, it like gets rid of a lot of the nutrients, you know? So I don't really understand why he's boiling. It does say you can steam it, but it seems that boiling is like what he does. So I don't really know. Anyways, we're gonna boil it because like, whatever. We're gonna follow his protocol. All right, guys, now it's time to chop the broccoli. Now I decided to use not the stems today because I feel like this meal is already a little depressing and I just feel like if I eat a bunch of stock with very little flavor, it's just not gonna be fun. So I decided to just, you know, get the good stuff, okay? So we're gonna chop this up. So we're just gonna chop it up. Yes, I made it a little bit more appetizing, hopefully, because like I do eat the stock. I just don't eat it with very little flavor, you know? I like a lot of flavor in my food, okay? And broccoli stock with no flavor. Broccoli with no flavor, I think I can deal with. But the stock, no. No, 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 no. So we chop the broccoli. We're gonna chop the cauliflower. There's like a lot of broccoli. This is 250 grams. My gosh. It's funny because like the way that he plates the food, it doesn't look like it's like a ton of food, but that's just like for plating and for, I don't know, visual purposes. But when you actually look at the amount, like I know it's gonna decrease, but like look at the broccoli amount. Do you see this? That is Anyway, we're just waiting for the water to boil. But yeah, guys, correct me if I'm wrong here, but let me see here. Is boiling water, no, boiling vegetables good? Boiling and cooking vegetables in high temperature or in water can also decrease their nutrient level. Why are we boiling? Why don't we steam? Why don't we stir fry? Why don't we do anything else? I don't know. Now we're gonna boil all this stuff. So we're gonna boil for about 7 to 9 minutes or until tender. So let's put a timer on. And you know guys, this guy has a chef, like a whole team, obviously helping him with this stuff, but he has a chef and this is what he's getting his chef to do. Boil veggies. All right guys, now we're gonna create the, hopefully, flavor. First thing, we're gonna need some hemp seeds. That's not the flavor, I assume, but hemp seeds are good for you. This is all very healthy stuff. I'm a fan of healthy food, but I'm also a fan of delicious food. I'm also a fan of flavor. I'm also a fan of joy, you know? So this is a little tough for me. 1 tablespoon, like a lot, of cumin. Great. The cumin might be the saving grace. Who knows? But a tablespoon is a lot. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. A lime. This is also gonna help add some flavor, thank God, because the man does not use salt. I'm just gonna cut it up into wedges and then maybe like, I don't know, squeeze it or something. 1 entire lime, apparently. And he's very obsessed with olive oil or extra virgin olive oil. And he has his own, you know, special olive oil. It's probably like super amazing and pure and great. I'm not gonna buy some amazing, pure, great olive oil. I have olive oil. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of the olive oil. And I think I'm just gonna drizzle it on top of the meal. Something's done. What's done? The veggies are done, I think. Yay! I think I can just drain it and just leave it there until the lentils are done. Oh my God, that's so much veg. I mean, I like veggie, but bland veg. So I'm just gonna cut up some of the mushroom into smaller pieces. So it has been 20 minutes. But the water has not fully absorbed, but I tasted a few of the black lentils and I think it's done, or I'm just hungry, I don't know. But either way, I'm just gonna do it. So once you're done, it says drain and rinse under cold water. Oh, so we're having this cold, okay. Draining it. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I made more than I need. Woo! Scared me for a second. I was like, do I need to eat that much lentil? No, I don't. Thank God. Scared me for a moment. Do I really want to eat this cold? I guess so. Okay, now we put it together. So 150 grams of the cooked black lentils. Let's see what that looks like. I hope it's a lot because I'm hungry. It is quite a bit. And all of this veg, what is this? Oh my gosh, so much veg. Like I love veg, but like, again, with flavor, this would be great, you know? With like a delicious sauce, like I'd be down to eat this, but if it's like no sauce, oh my god, it's like literally so much veg. And then the garlic somehow, I'm just gonna, whatever. Look at all that veggie. They don't call it a super veggie for nothing. Now we need to just add it all in, I think. So we're gonna go in with the cumin, top with the cumin, the tablespoon of cumin. Might wanna mix that up a little bit. Let me tell you, this does not look appetizing so far. Next, we have apple cider vinegar. We have hemp seeds and some lime juice. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with the lime. I think this is gonna be the saving grace, the lime. I'm probably gonna juice half the lime first and then add more later as I get into this bowl. Last but not least, which hopefully is also a saving grace, the extra virgin olive oil. Well, there you have the super veg. I really don't know how I feel about this. Let's go try it. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. Here's the super veg. Let's just dig in, okay? Pray for me. I'm just gonna try to get like a good bite of all these things. I mean, it's not awful. It's fine. I don't feel like I need salt as much as I thought I would, but is it great? No. Would I eat this every day? No. Now, I would eat this every day if the option was put some sauce on it, you know? Put some sauce on it. Why do we need to not have sauce? Anyway, oh, here's a piece of ginger. I'm just eating straight up ginger. Yeah, the ginger boiling part, that doesn't make sense to me. Because like, what are you supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to boil like bits of ginger? Anyway, I'm just gonna cut up the ginger into smaller pieces. I feel like the ginger might be tasty. I mean, it's fine. Tastes like vegetables, and I like vegetables. No? I do like the black lentils. Mushrooms are good. Like, everything's good, but it's just so boring, you know? A little hot sauce on here. Any sauce on here, it'd be much better. But I will say, the lime is the savior of this meal, because if I didn't have the lime, then it really would taste like nothing. I'm gonna eat this. It's gonna take me a while. See you later. Still working on it. I really want to put on like a sauce or even salt at this point. Like a little soy sauce, a little hot sauce. Are you sure you want to live longer when you eat this every day? This is all you eat every day? I don't know. They're not selling this very well for me. I actually feel like a child that can't finish her meal, or that doesn't want to finish her meal, you know? Like, I don't want it. This is not the life I want, okay? Bryan, come on, Bryan. Put some hot sauce on it. Here's what I would do to make this a lot more enjoyable and actually tasty and something I would actually eat. First of all, saute some of that garlic and ginger with a little bit of oil, and then also you want to either steam your veggies or even saute your veggies. God forbid, okay? And add just a little bit of flavor, you know? Soy sauce, hot sauce, literally anything, maybe some sesame oil, maybe add some avocado slices. There's a lot of potential in this meal, but it's not taking into account at all flavor. I don't even think it needs salt, although I did say I want salt before. It's just not good. I will say the one good thing about this is it's taking me forever to eat, and I always eat my food too fast. So this is like slowing it way down for me, because I'm just like, I'm not excited for the next bite. You know, when I'm normally eating a meal, I'm so excited for the next bite. This one, I'm just like, here we go again. Okay guys, I'm finally almost done. I should have timed myself because that felt like forever. I feel full, but very unsatisfied. I feel robbed of a meal, you know? Why, Bryan? Why? I mean, if that is what living to 200 feels like, I don't want to know about it. I really don't. Woo! Well, I'm full, but unsatisfied. Fantastic. Great. Hopefully the next meal is better. I think it'll get better. I have hope. I have hope. Did I mention I also didn't drink any coffee this morning? I'm sure he does not drink coffee. That wasn't part of the blueprint. So, no coffee. So far, nothing delicious. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's been maybe an hour and a half since I've last eaten that meal, but I'm ready to eat again. So, Bryan, please don't let me down, okay? I was rooting for you. I was sort of on your side, and then you made me eat that super veg situation. So the next thing we're gonna try is his Nutty Pudding. I have higher hopes for this one. There was some expensive ingredients involved, such as macadamia nut milk. That sounds like the most bougie milk in the world, does it not? And of course, there's macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, cherries. I mean, in this economy, really? Anyways, it's kind of like a little smoothie bowl, and it looks really good. So I mean, we're just gonna try it, okay? We're gonna start with the macadamia nut milk, basically liquid gold. Listen, he said to use ground macadamia nuts, but I think it's just it'll do the trick in here, right? Hopefully. So I have macadamia nuts, which I'm just gonna throw into here. Vitamix, don't let me down. We have ground walnuts, ground flax seeds, a quarter of a Brazil nut, apparently. It's very tiny. Why not just the whole thing? Okay. Sure. Sunflower lecithin. I don't know what this is. I bought it. It's stuck. All right. I'm just gonna go straight in here. I did buy this thing. What do I use this for, guys? Help me, because I don't want to waste this. Sunflower lecithin. There we go. We also have cinnamon. He's a big fan of cinnamon. At this point, you want to add a quarter cup of berries. You know, his website, for someone that's a millionaire, you know, you could probably hire a better website person, because it's, anyway. I'm gonna add half of the berries. It's about a quarter cup of the berries. He says you can use, you know, strawberries, blueberries, whatever. 3 cherries, pomegranate juice. I think that's it. Now on his website and on a few different sources, it says to also add dark chocolate, but then I saw his video and there was no dark chocolate. So I'm not gonna add dark chocolate. I'm just gonna eat dark chocolate separately. So now I'm just gonna blend her up. Hopefully the nuts will blend, and then we'll add the rest of the stuff. I'm still confused. I'm so confused. There's definitely some issues with the website, guys. Things are not adding up. For example, chia seeds are in the ingredients list, but it's not listed in the instructions. So what do I do with the chia seeds? I don't know. At the end in the video, he adds them on top, so I will do that, although that's kind of weird. You know what, let me blend this up. All right, now let's pour this mixture into a bowl. It looks pretty good. Nice and pink. Let's not waste any of this. Ugh, kind of want to try it a little bit. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. Now I add the chia seeds. This is where I'm confused. I'm assuming I let this sit for a while, although it doesn't say that on his website. And then it also said on his video that he also likes to add some pea protein. I'm just gonna add some plant-based protein, which is partially pea protein. I'm adding the unflavored complement protein powder. Okay, I'm gonna add this in so that it doesn't mess with the flavor. Add that in there. Oh Lord. I'm adding only 30 grams. And then the rest of the berries. That's the Nutty Pudding. I'm confused as to why he doesn't add the protein into the blender. Like, you know, that's what I'm confused with. Anyway, I'm just gonna mix this up. And then he also says, like, you can add some sweetener. It says a tablespoon of mahuka honey. Obviously that's not vegan, but maybe I can add some maple syrup. Is that allowed? If you can add honey, I feel like you're allowed to add maple syrup. But let's see how it tastes without, because I think the pomegranate juice was supposed to make it nice and sweet. Now, I don't know if I should eat this now or let the chia seeds gelatinize. I feel like I'm gonna do that, but I will try a bite now before I let the chia seeds sit. It's okay. Definitely needs to be sweeter. It's better than what I had earlier. You know what? Let's let this sit, and I'm gonna add some sweetener, and then we'll see what happens. All right, friends, we're back from the fridge. It has thickened up a bit. I added a few more strawberries. Let's just give it a go. Nutty pudding that will make me live forever. It's actually not bad. I think it's actually better with the chia, for some reason, with the chia seeds sitting there for a while. Okay. Not too bad. Let me eat with some berry. When you eat it with the strawberry, it's a lot better. Still not my favorite pudding in the world. I still want to add in some maple syrup. We're gonna add in just a small amount and see how that is. I feel like it's gonna be like 1,000,000 times better. I mean, I'm telling you, a little bit of sweetener, a little bit of salt, goes a long way. Again, not my favorite thing in the world, but It's not bad. It's good. All right, I'm gonna eat a piece of 90% dark chocolate. I feel like this is gonna be the best part of my day. Let's be honest. I do love dark chocolate, but I think I prefer 80%. Still good, but very good. All right, guys, we're back and we're gonna make the final meal. This is where I feel like Bryan has a little bit of fun. Okay. I think the first part, what you just saw, okay, all of what you saw previously, that's what he does every day, according to what he says, according to his blueprint. But for dinner, it seems that there's a little bit of flexibility and a little bit of variety. And I always say, variety is the spice of life, my friends. You gotta have variety. I really don't understand people that eat the same thing every day. I don't get it. I understand eating similar things every day or eating the same thing multiple times a week, but every single day having the same meal, Lord, it ages me just thinking about it, you know? So according to his protocol, the third meal can be a few different things. There's a few salads on here, but you know, I'm not gonna make a salad. I'm gonna try to make his stuffed sweet potato recipe. It seems very simple, nothing insane at least for this recipe. Like it's using kind of simple, easy to find ingredients, thank God, because I don't want to buy any more stuff. We got sweet potato, chickpeas, grape tomatoes, like stuff like this. Let's make it. Let's see how it is. All right, guys, so the first step is roasting a sweet potato. I have a sweet potato here, ready to go. It says 300 grams cooked sweet potato. This is a little above 300 grams. It's about 360 grams, but it's uncooked, and usually when you cook it, it decreases the volume, or it decreases the weight, I should say. So I'm actually gonna air fry this because I don't wanna use the oven. I always use my air fryer as an oven. So I'm gonna air fry this, roast this, and then while we're roasting, we can prepare the other stuff. Next ingredient is 45 grams of cooked chickpeas, which is very little. Next we have 12 grape tomatoes, very specific. Half an avocado, which mine looks a little funky. I'm sure Bryan Johnson's avocados don't look like this. Guys, again, this website, this recipe, I don't understand. It says 4 radishes. 4 seems excessive. There's 2 here. That already seems like too much because I feel like this is like a topping. So you're supposed to top this, I think, with the thinly sliced radishes, and 4 of them. That's like a lot. So I'm gonna start with 1 and just assume that this was a mistake. So 1 radish. We have some cilantro, which I love, thank God, because already I can see that there's no salt in this recipe as well. Jalapeno pepper, I actually don't have one, so we're just gonna skip that one. And we have, for some reason, 2 limes and 1 lemon. It seems excessive, okay? We're making 1 stuffed sweet potato and there's literally 3 citrus fruits. The math ain't mathin'. I don't get it. Last but not least, we've got chili powder. Now, let's start putting this together. Now that the sweet potato is in the air fryer, we are going to do the next step, which is place the chickpeas in a bowl. Done and done. Then add the juice of half a lemon and the chili powder and set aside to marinate. Who is coming up with these recipes? I need to know. Somebody needs to pay me to be his chef because, come on now, what is this? Anyway, we're gonna juice half a lemon. I'm gonna use my juicer. Again, excessive amounts of lemon, it seems, for the very tiny bit of chickpeas. Whoever's coming up with these recipes are probably getting paid a lot. Bryan, pay me instead. I'll come up with better tasting stuff. Because what is this? Okay, lemons, again, it's just drowning. I guess we're marinating chickpeas. Maybe I'm being a hater, maybe it's actually pretty good, I don't know. Next is chili powder. We're gonna add the chili powder into this. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. We're gonna give it a little mix. That's just a very lemony, chili powdery concoction here. But hey, we're following the protocol. So there's that. Set this aside, we're gonna marinate that. Next, we're gonna take the grape tomatoes and we are going to roast them until they have popped and have a bit of color. So since the air fryer is going already, I'm just gonna stick it in the air fryer. I've never roasted tomatoes in the air fryer. Should be quite interesting. I don't know if I want to cut these in half. I'm not going to. He didn't tell me to. So we're just gonna pop it in the oven. Maybe let's do like 10 minutes and see what happens. Maybe 10 is too much. Maybe we'll do like, we'll start with like 7 and see what happens. All right, I'm starting with 5. So there's that. And then add the avocado mash. See, you didn't tell me to mash the avocado, my friend. See, there's something wrong with these recipe instructions. So avocado mash, we're just gonna put it in a bowl, we're gonna mash it with a fork, and then we're gonna add the juice of 1 lime and half a lemon. He really likes the citrus, let me tell you. I guess it's cause he avoids the salt. So half a lemon, you guys. Okay, it's basically lemon soup. I don't think I need to add the lime. We're just gonna do the lemon. We're making lemon soup here with the avocado mash. Like, this is a lot of lemon juice here. We're just gonna go for it. And he expects me to add the juice of a lime too. What is this? Here we go. Avocado puree. Stir until creamy. Got it. Well, maybe we're coming up with like a cream. Oh, okay. It's so lemony. That's just pure lemon. We can't add any more citrus to that. That's just lemon. Now we thinly slice the radishes. So again, I'm just gonna do 1 radish because 4, come on, 4 on 1 sweet potato. This is not a radish salad. I don't really know how to work with radishes, to be honest. I never do anything with radishes, but I think you're just supposed to thinly slice them. Like, I only see them in like salads at restaurants, you know? Do you guys work with radishes ever? Anyway, so we're thinly slicing 1 radish because any more seems ridiculous. A radish is prepared. Yeah, this is more than enough radish for 1 sweet potato. So we're gonna keep that. And I don't have jalapenos, so we're just gonna have to deal with the no jalapeno situation. And then I guess we just wait until the sweet potato is roasted, the tomatoes are done, and then we just kind of put it together. So this one's like simple, it's easy. It's probably gonna taste pretty good because it's sweet potato and avocado, like can't really go wrong. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right guys, the sweet potato, I think is done. Ooh, here we are. So now I think we can assemble this. We can put it together. This is like so healthy. I think it's done, yeah. Here we go. Ooh, it's a bit hot. So you wanna do is split this in half. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that looks delish. I mean, sweet potato is one of nature's greatest foods because it is one of those things you can just eat on its own and it'll taste great, and it has a lot of health benefits. So definitely have some sweet potato, guys. So we're gonna pour the chickpea mixture onto the sweet potato. So maybe that's why we were like adding a little too much lime or lemon juice, I don't know. So that's the chickpea mixture. Next, add the roasted grape tomatoes. We did roast those, so we're gonna add that on there. Exactly 12. No more, no less, my friends. This is probably gonna be good. It's a little too clean for me, you know, but I'm sure once in a while you can eat something like this. This is like very healthy. We're gonna top with the avocado mixture. Okay. This is probably the most exciting meal I will have today. Gorgeous. Fresh cilantro. It's looking good. It's pretty good. I could get by something like this. The only thing I will say is I would love to add some salt. And then we're gonna just add some radish. And again, even 1 is too much, I think. All right. I mean, pretty impressive. That looks pretty good. Very healthy. Like, it's giving so much health right now. It's giving so much health. All right, let's give this a try. It actually looks pretty good. Yummy. All right, guys, let's try this. Stuffed sweet potato, Bryan Johnson style. A lot of things going on here. The lemon helps significantly. Chickpeas, very lemony. So if you don't like a lemony flavor, you will not like this. But the lemon does add a lot of flavor, as I said before. The tomatoes are really good. The fact that they were roasted, like pops in your mouth, adds flavor, makes it kind of sweeter tasting. I'm gonna add a little bit of everything. Chickpeas, I wish there was more chickpeas. I will say with this one, maybe because like, there's like literally an entire lemon in here, doesn't feel like I need salt. So that's good. Quite flavorful on its own. This is definitely the best meal of today. The one that he probably doesn't eat that much. There's actually flavor. It's something I could eat maybe not every day, but I could definitely eat this for dinner and like be pretty happy. Maybe because everything else I ate today was just mediocre at best. But this, pretty good. That lemon flavor. All right, you guys, so that was my day of eating like Bryan Johnson, millionaire, potentially immortal human. We don't know yet. We will find out. You know what? I just feel like, here's the thing. When you put it out there into the universe, listen, I'm not a spiritual person, but when you put it out into the universe that you want to live forever, the dude is gonna get hit by a bus tomorrow. I swear to God, I really hope he doesn't. But you're just tempting fate at that point. No? You know what I mean? You're just like, I want to live forever. Bam, hit by a bus. You know, hopefully that does not happen. I do want to see how long, you know, he can live on this program and how young he could look. Although I will say, I don't know if he looks that young. You know, I really don't. I keep saying to people, this is the best way to describe him in terms of how he looks. He looks like he's old and young at the same time. Like he looks super old and quite young at the same time. And he looks super healthy, but also really unhealthy at the same time. I don't know if that's the future of our, you know, human race. Maybe that's the secret to longevity. I think that's the best way to describe how he looks. I think he is a fascinating character. No hate to him. I think he seems to have pretty good intentions. He seems to just want to really find out how to make the human body last longer and better. So yeah, quite an interesting dude. I don't know how long he's gonna last eating this way though, because I can barely last a day. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know below what your thoughts are on Bryan Johnson and this whole anti-aging protocol. Let me know if there's anyone else you want me to eat like next, because this was kind of fun. It was kind of different. I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't enjoy it, but I enjoyed the process. And guys, make sure you don't forget to check out Complement. The link is down below for their different products, especially their Complement Essential, which is their multivitamin made for and by plant-based eaters. Once again, you can use my code CheapLazyVegan to get 15% off of your order. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!